working of ear happens. When you talk about the sound, how does the sound travels? You can see the sound is produced from the speaker. The air near the speaker particle will move, then that movement makes the other particle next to it also move. So this continuous movement brings about sound wave. Okay, so that's how our ears collect the sound, and then it is transmitted inwardly, and our brain will interpret, or rather we should use the word decode the sound. So which part of the brain? Auditory part of the brain will be decoding the sound. Now let's understand the various parts of our ear. We have three main section. Okay, we'll just pause for a moment. We have three main section, that is the external. When you say external, it's talking about this region. That's the external. Then middle ear, it's talking about these bones, these structure inside. That's called as malleus, incus, stapes. Then the internal ear consists of the vestibular apparatus. Basically, you can remember this coiled portion as the cochlea. And this, what is inside this cochlea? They have got fluid which is filled in it, and that's called as perilymph and endolymph. So the fluid is present in the internal ear, right? So basically, what happens when sound comes? Sound enters through the external ear, then the eardrum vibrates, then all three structure in the middle ear that will move, then generating a sound which is detected by the inner ear, and then it is transmitted to the brain. Let's repeat the once again. External ear is made up of pinna, which collects the sound, okay, which is an immovable part. Then the second part is the auditory canal that ends till the eardrum, okay, and you call this eardrum as tympanic membrane, right? So this is, all three parts are forming the external ear. When the sound waves come, tympanum will move, or tympanic membrane will move, thus making the part in the middle ear move. So let's see what are the parts in the middle ear. That's a repetition, but it's good for you. You have to draw this diagram. Middle ear has got three main parts. That's the three main small bones. You can say that these are the smallest bone in our entire body. So it's made up of malleus, incus, and stapes. You can see the shape. Malleus, the first one, that is like a hammer. Okay. Then the second is anvil. Then the third one is stapes. When you ride on the horse, the place where keep your foot on to rest, that's the stapes, or stirrup, you can say. And now it's the internal part, which is made up of cochlea and the semicircular duct, which are three main. That's the posterior lateral. You can see the posterior and lateral in figure 9.22. It's more clear. So let's see what is inside this cochlea. Cochlea has got a fluid that is called as endolymph. When this fluid detects the movement, there is hair-like structure inside the region that's called as the specific portion that's containing the organ of Corte. You can see in the next diagram. Once again, sound reaches how? Okay, this is something very important. We should just focus on.